Yo, yo, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. I'm late. Or early, but mostly late. Um, but yeah, we're doing it, guys. We're really doing it. Um, why is this quest over here? The long defeat. I'm on Asylum. Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the Baneful Choir quest. I just need to find a fast travel spot. Wherever that is over here. I don't want to fight this bear. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Um, I'm excited to finally finish this game. I feel like I've been on it for months. Okay. And also sorry if this is not your typical time to watch me. Woke up. I slept in quite a bit. I woke up at like 2:40 in the morning. Uh, Usually I don't sleep that late. Um, but you know, today I was tired. Is this Lord Farquaad? But if he was a woman? Do you like pina coladas? Mmm, parsley. Yummy. But yeah, I woke up really early, went and did laundry, came back, we took our cat to the vet. Um, and now I'm finally back home. So, got him. Meow. Nice. Nice shot, me. I'm pretty good at this. Where does this go, by the way? Why does every game need to have parkour? It's not necessary. Uh, yep. Parkour. Dang. Missed. Didn't that time. I I fell. Oh my god, it starts me all the way back here. Oh, I need to go this way because I okay. I see. Well, there we go. We're speed running this. I, yep. Maybe slow and steady is the way to go. almost didn't make that one. That would have been embarrassing. Nailed it. Oh, I didn't want to go through. Okay. Hey, man.
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances.
The head of a guild is a dryad?
I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The Druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, Dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better.
You think it's a curse?
Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I doubt we'll ever trace its origins. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, and this is the only explanation that fits, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about.
How did you manage to form a guild?
The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. Becoming bound to this place wasn't a problem. It was an opportunity.
Boom. Opportunity for what?
For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about dryads, but we are as bound to a place as it is bound to us. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. My connection to nature is far deeper than any druid could dream of. We are surrounded by boundless energies, and I feel their currents flowing through every creature, every plant around me. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how uniquely positioned I am for the exploration.
You are not what I expected.
Well, my form might be surprising. After all, if you ask any druid, a dryad is a failure. But to me, it's a step in the right direction. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. Sadly, it happens more often than not. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine, so I came prepared.
You knew you would become this.
I was fairly certain, yes. This curse, for I do believe it's an ancient curse on the land, is nearly impossible to avoid. There have been rare cases where a Ban Druid was born instead of a dryad, but those are exceptionally uncommon. It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the rarest one, isn't it? I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden, but as an opportunity.
Your guild is in a shambles.
It's not that bad. You were unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst, that's true. But such cases are rare, and we deal with them swiftly. Our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Extracting and manipulating the spark of life sounds lofty and almost godlike. Some people take it to heart. A little too much.
What do you do here?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the weirdness in ways that were previously impossible. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, created limitless possibilities. But the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of morals.
You forbade the use of human sacrifices in the guild, didn't you?
Yes. I don't believe in necessary evils, or that the ends justify the means. We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way.
What does it mean for the guild?
Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique to us, and as I said, extremely potent. But it is still just energy. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute.
It seems very reductive.
Why? It doesn't take anything away from your humanity. Your life force may drive you, but it doesn't compel you to do anything. Except survive, I suppose. It's a spark that makes you who you are. But what you do with it is entirely your choice.
And you found that substitute?
I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look. It's just behind these doors.
Okay, but can I steal your stuff? Never mind, you don't really have anything to steal. Hello. Can you understand me? You can talk. Are you in pain? Okay. Cool experiment.
And what do you think? Impressive, isn't it?
What do you plan to do with the creature?
I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it will mean we've succeeded.
So the creature needs to be killed for your ritual.
The energy has to be released, yes. But it's not truly alive like you or me. So perhaps destroy is a better term. You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So I thought that perhaps you would like to do the honors.
Why can't you do it?
Oh, I could, of course. But wouldn't it be fitting for your official admission to the guild to be marked by something so monumental? You've seen this guild at its lowest. But this is what we've been working toward. What I'm offering you is an honor, one I believe you've earned.
I mean, this does seem kind of fucked up, so... This is madness! Are you any better than Phydros or Calum?
How dare you? I don't use their barbaric methods. Don't tell me you look at that thing in the other room and see the girl Calum lured into his house, or the people Phaedros turned into weird beasts with fey magic. I haven't lied to anyone. I haven't abducted anyone. I created a new life, a life that is nothing but energy to be used. It doesn't feel, it doesn't think, it only exists, and its only purpose is to cease that existence. That's the only way it can leave a mark on this world.
Then it doesn't truly live. How do you know it doesn't think or feel?
Because I created it. Do you truly think I don't know what I'm doing? That I held an entirely new life in my hands and was reckless with it? I am. As sure as I can be that the creature is merely a shell holding vital energy.
Why do you get to decide what's human?
Why do you? Any animated skeleton, any undead was once human. If the tales are to be believed, Grindylows used to be children at some point. Do you fight as fervently for their right to live? Or do you slaughter them without mercy, without a thought for their lost humanity?
That's different. You said it yourself. They've lost their humanity.
And the creature you're defending so fervently never had it in the first place. It's a construct, a thing. It seems alive, but that's all there is to it. An illusion. But I suppose it's a fallacy of our species to ascribe humanity to anything even vaguely human-shaped. As entertaining as this is, I see no point in continuing the discussion. Will you end the creature, or shall I do it myself?
Neither. You need to be stopped.
And here I thought you considered yourself a pacifist.
A pacifist?
Such hypocrisy.
Bro, I've been killing the creatures across the land. What do you mean? Alright. Well. Hey, man. You're free. Go do whatever you do. Have fun. I'll talk to you later. Wee. Wee. I want to go back in here because there's like a whole other part that I did not get to explore. Like over there. Oh my god, the first jump, bro. Come on. That one's got to be a sprint jump. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Edge. Yeah, this probably just takes me back. Yeah. Well. I thought that maybe there'd be something over here. There's not. Unfortunate. Oh. I cannot go back unless I go through the gate. I wish I knew that. I'm getting really good at this, though. I just had to say something, didn't I? Oh God. So if you stop sprinting in the air, it doesn't actually make you stop sprinting. Because once you land and you keep going forward, you will land in a sprint instead of stopping or walking. Hey, at least my agility's going up, you know? Wonder if I can... Oh, nice. Boy, do I love platforming. If I liked platforming, I would be playing Donkey Kong right now. Fuck me. You want to play the new DK game? I'm sure it's good. I just it's just not my kind of game, unfortunately. Sucks, because I grew up on like Super Mario. Like Super Mario 3, I think, was definitely a game that I played quite a bit of as a kid, but just have never really been a fan of platformers. Except for, I mean, you can call it a 3D platformer, like Ratchet and Clank. I've always liked that game, the series, but bonfire blocked uneven terrain. Okay. Fast travel. Here. Hope there's another Mario game similar to Odyssey. That was super fun. I'm sure they'll make one. Need to convince the Svein tribe to take part in the moot. Good. Volker. Bane. Did I not do that? I was pretty sure I did. Didn't I? Am I just dumb? I might be dumb. Hold up. Nope, not that way. That is the wrong way.
You're here to speak with Claire now? Or with me? I should get...
Either, I guess. Okay, so there's nobody in here. Great. Yeah, I don't know who to talk to here.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stagfather, the one Glirna foretold?
Yeah.
If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way.
What happened to you?
Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens.
You should get him out of
He
there.
fought bravely, to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. What's done is done. Most of the Svine tribe is gone.
I don't know anything about any prophecy.
Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Svine lands, for the tribe that's just ceased to exist.
Gafan sent me.
Let me guess. He wants to call the moot.
Yeah.
He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Svine tribe is gone.
Gafan told me to help with whatever's holding you back from attending the moot.
Not having a tribe is what's holding me back.
I can repopulate.
Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought. I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible.
Stop being so dramatic. Alright, I'll go find Kill.
She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
Alright, okay. Whatever. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. How can you tell which one is your son? They all look the same. That one, isn't it? Now we'll know. Doing the gritty on their corpses. Am I gonna slide? Ah. What's up? You single?
What do you want?
Kill, right? Barlam won't talk to me unless you vouch for me.
Well then, the two of you aren't talking.
Okay.
I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you.
I'd like to
The
get to know
sooner
you, though.
leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with.
No.
One of our hunters
Back
went to
end's
the
off
cave
limits.
nearby
Oh.
and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed.
Fine.
Good.
Great.
You'd best be on your way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be back. And my hands won't be empty. Bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Right. That way. Oof. Ooh, a question mark. That means I haven't been here. Bonk. Nice shot, idiot. Get over here. Okay, cool dodge. Okay, you gotta stop. Ooh, a Stegfather shrine. Nice. Oh, and one of these. Remember, we don't fight these. Because they are cheaters. Shit. Shit. Got it. Nice. I've done all the stake shrines now. Alright. Ow. I didn't want that axe. Dang it. Okay. Hey, buddy. Baby. Nice. I do need to get back to the shrine to collect my goodies. Yoink. So that also means that I can make the shield. Oops. we'll shoot this lady in the head. Gotcha. We'll give some monster blood. Boomski. Yes. Yes, sir. This guy just tanked that. Okay. What are you doing? Dumbass. Whatever. Hey, my one-handed is at 100. Very nice. Now the only combat skill that I actually can level up is magic. I don't think I have any spells. Oh, is he sleeping? Wakey wakey. So have I never gone this way? Like, that's a little strange. Um... 3% chance to stun an enemy. That's pretty good. But do I want that? When I could just get something that increases my damage. We'll get that. Yeah. Nope. A lot of skeletons up here, huh? Did they do an update where you only have to hit things once now? That's kind of nice. I like that. Oops. Hey guys. Who in the hell are you?
Toast with magic. I need more, please. They're inside. My fellow companions. They're waiting. I need to open the entrance. Feed me. Pour the magic into me. Feed me with the glow. All you have. I beg you. They're waiting for the passage to open. I don't want them to wait. Feed me. Toast with magic.
No, What? Ow. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Okay, so I've definitely been over here. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know how to feed that man. I would feed him my mana, but I don't know how.
They're waiting for the...
Sorry, I don't know how. Do I need to give you a mana potion? I don't have any. I sell all those motherfuckers. I guess I do have the bee nectar. Okay. That's a hole. Jeez. Okay, there's some stairs going down as well. Cool. What's up, fucker? Gotcha. So I assume it takes me to the same place if I just step on the boards in here? Yes. Ugh. Ooh. So after I do this, I should be able to... Edge. I should be able to do the main quest, I think. See, what's crazy is I've been running and jumping this whole playthrough. I've used the horse maybe like 3 times. I'm still only at like 90 agility, I think. So you gotta be running around all over the place to get that higher by endgame. Insane.
What do you want?
There was no hunter in that cave you sent me to, only a bottomless.
What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible.
No.
It would have torn you
I've killed,
apart
like,
in an instant.
6 of them. Maybe the hunter is somewhere else.
There is no missing hunter. I sent you to the bottomless cave because I was hoping to get rid of you.
Yeah.
But now that you managed to make it out alive, I have to admit I'm impressed. I'm the best huntress here, and even I have respect for that place. I don't dare set foot in those parts.
I can show you
Go talk
another
to
bottomless
Baron,
cave.
or chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you.
We call it the pit. Right now. What's happening?
I can't tell you more than that. Bartolom will decide what you need to know.
Alright, yeah, give me some lore about your village. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks.
Not all.
Hey. Met Kill, you wanted to kill me. Really?
Kill you? Maybe. For the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength. And your determination. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against.
Now, will you tell me what happened here?
The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this.
Okay. Isn't the Stagfather a god?
He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. So they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered.
What happened next with this Stagfather?
One of ours, Gudry, did something completely suicidal. With the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, Mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start.
Will you attend the moot now?
Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Svine tribe.
How can I help?
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudry won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudry alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather.
Seems you're not very fond of this Glirna.
Glirma is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Her fate has tangled our paths.
That line was so fucking heaty, he had to say it twice.
The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
Just so you know how old she was. She was as old as and wrinkled as an apple in the storehouse, forgotten for 3 winters. That's how old she was, and wrinkled. Anything else I should know?
If you need to get ready, go see...
She's old.
He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind.
Just had a bonfire. I got memories. What's up, man? You have problems with the Stagfather back in your day, too?
Yes, in the homelands. I thought we could leave him there, but he escaped to Avalon.
Escaped? How?
He took on human form, or rather, he used one of his followers as a vessel.
That old bitch was so fucking old, she was older than the word old. That's how old that oldly old woman was. Damn, get her.
The beast grew to the size
Drag that
of a
bitch.
mountain, striding toward the temple his followers had built for him deep in the woods. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down, and clearly, not completely.
And after that?
I outlawed the Stagfather's cult.
Me and Zane
but I
talk about
see
you?
that 6 centuries
No,
later, it's
you're older
still
than that.
around, and surprisingly, among the Dalrita as well. I thought they worshipped only Mathea.
Alright. Good talk, man. Maybe I'll see you again later. At some point. God's Cure. Alright, let's go speak to Oldie McOld. How do I get up there? Okay. This looks like a really nice place. wish it were me. Why can't it ever be me? Alright. Well, considering she's got a health bar when I look at her, we're probably going to get into a fight here.
The forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time.
Oh, is that the guy with the stagfather in him? You ever saw I'd come?
The horned god told me, before hatred blinded him. He said your paths would cross, that you would bring redemption. Or
Honeymoon ideas. Just in time.
in my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it? Soon, he will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith.
Uh-huh. You mentioned the unrealm of the hunt.
It's the horned god's domain, a place where time does not flow, beyond the reach of humankind. Once, it was lush and alive, where the hunt was sacred, wild, pulsing with green and the crimson of blood, teeming with beasts and birds in the boughs. I doubt it still is.
The man lying on the altar, is that Gudry?
Yes, Gudry, who took the horned god's fury into himself to save us all. He reached for blood and bone, and let me turn his body and soul into a vessel for the god's essence. I sealed it with wards, like a cage of thorns. But the god's wrath will tear through them, sooner or later. And when that happens, there'll be no saving us.
You bound a god inside a man. How?
If you want to bind a god, you don't choose the method. You use everything. Old songs stolen from the dead, runes slick with black blood, teeth and claws. The horned god in his hate-twisted form was a nightmare that came to devour us all. The finest warriors of the spine, the pride of our tribe, gave their lives on the altar of battle to weaken him.
How did the stagfather end up in your village?
My disciples, my sons and daughters, they strayed. After the Gunvalda massacre, I and the others who served the horned god could not bear the shame. We heard our kin cry out and turned our heads. We betrayed our blood. The most devout called upon the old powers, out of grief, out of rage, but without reverence or care. They begged the horned god to come and punish us. And he did. Not as a guardian, not as a spirit of the woods. He came as fury, pain, and slaughter.
Laughter. How did they have the knowledge and the power to summon a god?
They opened a door, and I gave them the key, in the form of songs, rites, and signs.
You didn't try to stop them.
I didn't think they'd reach so deep into the dark. By the time I saw what they were doing, the earth was already soaked in blood.
Soaked. Can the Stagfather be stopped?
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self. The first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there.
Where can I find the skull?
It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there.
I'll bring it. Show me the way.
Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest. Follow
Okay.
the path.
I do want to go to... There's a village. It has a forge. I do want to go there. God, it's so dark. It would be this one? Yeah. Head on up. Oh shit. I meant to put a point into strength so I could use that axe. Damn it. I cannot use that. This. I can use this. Unblock, gain 30 max stamina for 5 seconds. Okay. I wish there were more armors that you could craft, and if there are, I wish it would or had been easier to know where they were. I don't think I need these weird bones anymore, but I do have a bunch of titanium arrows. I feel like I don't need these. Um, so do I want the max stamina? Keep it. Deals 30% of my armor as damage to attacking enemies. 75% on a successful. I mean, that's really good. If I had higher armor, I'd do a fuck ton. Maybe I just improve my armor, I guess. I don't have any money. Well, my money's gone. I'm actually surprised that I was able to get through that much money. Oh, they're all up here. Cool. Interesting. We'll get this one over here first. Shisha. What's up, fellers? Ooh. Ooh, finally. Okay. Alright, last one. These golems ain't shit. Nice. Hello, bear. Yippee! Okay. Damn it. Fast travel. I feel like evasion is really hard to level up to, because I spam that shit all the time, and it barely ever levels up. Like, yeah, I'm only level 59 with evasion. I feel like I use it all the time.
You're here.
Yeah. I have the first trophy.
I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone do not lie. There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path.
Reading up
I
on the
must
next
begin
section
the
of
ritual.
Out of the Abyss, and it's mostly
But I
rules and
fear
encounters, so
we
it's
may
making
be
you
too
sleepy.
blinded by rage and pain
Well,
to see the first
like,
trophy
make it fun.
as anything more than bone and memory.
What now?
Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt. There, you'll face the horned god. If you
Yeah, do we
can
level up
win
yet,
him,
by the way?
if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the
We did
first
have
trophy
a whole session,
might
and we didn't
reach
level up at
what's
all, so
left of
what
his
the fuck's going
old
on?
self.
Fuck you. Oh, man. Didn't you say the unrealm of the hunt was beyond human reach?
Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human.
Hmm.
Your second soul will guide you where others lose their way and perish.
I should probably speak with Barlam first.
I understand. He's the chieftain after all. But be wary of his words. Whatever is going through your mind right now, there is no other option. We need you and your help. If you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the Horned God. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The Horned God does not forgive weakness.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not weak then. Ain't it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Pretty freaking dark out here, man. Hey, man. Glirna says the Stagfather can be freed from the weirdness.
Maybe he can, but so what? Gudry won't survive the process either way. Besides, if you ask me, it was foolish of my ancestors to bring that god here. They didn't know what they were doing or what the consequences would be. And now we, their descendants, are the ones left to deal with it. If they'd known what would happen, I'm sure they'd have left him back in the homelands.
So you want to kill a god? Aren't you afraid of the consequences?
We need to get rid of that damn thing once and for all. Even if it means the woods stay empty and the hunt runs dry. I won't let my people live in fear anymore. For too long, my predecessors let that old witch manipulate them. Gudry must die, and when he does, the Stagfather will show himself. That's when we'll strike and kill him.
Glirna claims that without the Stagfather, the Svain tribe will lose its identity.
It's true. We pride ourselves on being the best hunters in the land. And at the root of that pride lies the Horned God and the supposed grace he once gave us. But if the old god failed us, we'll find ourselves a new one. At least those who feel the need to can. I'm not worried about the Svain identity. There are so few of us left.
Why do you want to get rid of the Stagfather? You don't believe in him any.
Hard not to believe in something you saw with your own eyes. And now that I've seen what he's capable of, I know there's no place for him in Avalon. We made a mistake keeping him alive with our faith. If we manage to rebuild the tribe, we'll do things differently. We might not be the greatest hunters anymore, but at least we'd be alive. Besides,
Yeah, I'm
no
super
one can
down to
take
kill a
our
god.
skills away from us.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Do you really want to test your strength against a god?
Not on my own, of course. I need your help. From what I understand, the fight has to take place in 2 realms. And I already know you can walk that unrealm of the hunt, as Glirna calls it. You'll kill the Stagfather in that realm, and my people and I will take care of whatever appears on this side. We need to break free from this curse once and for all. Do this for me, and the full strength of the Svain will stand with the voice of the tribes.
What if your plan fails?
It won't. We know too much already, and that's thanks to you. I won't lie, your fight will be the toughest. But you faced worse before, haven't you? Let me know when you're ready. It's time to end this madness once and for all.
Okay. Yeah, let's kill the god. I'm down for that. I think that sounds super fun. Let me go into the cave here, and then I will be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink. And yeah, be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Lego. Yellow. Red. Bottle sipping. Yellow Lamborghini. Yellow top missing. Yeah, yeah. This shit look like a toupee. I'll get what you get in 10 years. In 2 days. Alright. Let go. God? Hello, God?
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer?
You can call me Daddy.
Who dare stand before me unbidden?
Me? Want to know why you attacked your own followers?
I heard the call. I answered it, as I have done for centuries. And the moment I stepped beyond my realm, the weirdness consumed me. The hunt that began then was unlike the hunts I behold through the eyes of my followers. I was the hunter, they the prey, and I felt in that moment as if it had always been so. Only those who summoned me were hidden from my sight.
I have come to end your bloody reign. This vine will be free of you.
This vein owe me obedience. Such is the law of nature, eternal and binding. It is they who gave me form through their faith. Without me, the Svein are no more. So tell me, will you strike down the strength of a tribe with your own hands? Or will you spare them what they are?
They'll survive without you. Face me.
I cannot refuse the challenge. But know this. No god is fated to fall by a mortal's hand. Die with honor, my prey.
Ah! How do you like that, idiot? Ha! Is there gonna be a bass drop? Bro, the voices in my head. They go too hard. I like to think that Arthur is just like in the back of my mind beatboxing. Oh, second phase, huh? Gnarly. Yeah. Oh, oh.
Forgive me. I strayed too far. They will forget me. And that is the true death.
Yeah, okay. Loser. Fucking nerd. What's up, bro?
You killed him. You have no idea what you've done.
Yeah, huh?
He was our beginning, our meaning. You ripped the heart out of our tribe.
You'll find another god.
You speak with Barlam's foolish tongue, thinking a god is something you pick like a winter cloak. The horned god was with us from the beginning.
But he killed all of you.
We were him. You don't understand what you've taken from us. And you probably never will.
Alright. On the upside, I got another skill point, so I can put it into strength and use that big axe. Very nice. Boom. All right. I did it, buddy. Stagfather is dead. I decided you were right.
You made the right choice. Thanks to you, we can now rebuild the tribe on our own terms.
Now will you go to the moot?
Yes, I will. Even though only a few of us remain, the Svine tribe will honor the old traditions and support our brethren with the strength of our arms. Perhaps what awaits us now is death at Camelot's hand, if the Council of Elders decides to go to war. We no longer have a god to aid us in battle, or in our struggles with the world. But you know what? So be it. Better to die in battle than to keep hiding in the woods like animals. It's time for the Svine to reclaim their rightful place among the Del Rida.
Hell yeah. What will happen to this Fane tribe now?
Hard to say, but we'll decide together. I propose moving to the capital since it's nearly empty. We can hunt anywhere, and this place, it'll always remind us of the massacre the Stagfather and his fanatics brought upon us. I believe it's time we stepped out of the shadows and tried to unite with the other tribes.
Okay. Nice. I need to convince the Vulcar tribe to take part in the moon. I didn't convince them yet? Fuck! Alright. Let me go to my stash, see if I have any spells. Any spells that I can use? No. No, I do not. I can't even use the cheese one. Slowly turns the target into cheese. That's so cool. Yeah, this would be the only one that I could maybe end up using at some point, but it's a ways from being able to use that. Alright. We'll go back to the Vulcar tribe. Where were they? Here. Oh, is this the one where the guy talks to me all the time?
I'll be.
Fuck off. Never talk to me ever again. Now I just need to find where the guy's place is.
You're back. A strange. Honestly, no.
Okay. Good talk? There's a person under here. I remember that. This guy's not in here, is he? No, it's just this guy.
It's all.
I can't afford to buy these items. You know, maybe I do take this bow just because, like, I'm not usually running around with my bow. I mean, I guess I was last time. Or with the Stagfather fight. We'll sell these. Mm-mm-mm. Right. Yo, what's up, Zane? How you doing? Doing? Sell that and that and that. Cute horns? Those aren't horns, those are ears. I'm a cat. Meow. Meow. Alright, I need to find whoever is in charge of the Volkers, because I have no idea where they are. Is it you? They not? This looks promising. There's nobody here. Okay. Brig. Yeah, nobody here. Great. Place is just empty. Any cool things in here?
But but
Nope. You don't have anything cool. This person sounds important. Hey. Yep. Good talk. I thought I already convinced this tribe. Didn't I? Did I not? Am I just dumb? Oh, I need to... Okay. Need to investigate Elspeth's death. And I can do that by... hey, do you know anything?
You bastard.
Nope. Great. Cool. Hey.
You? What are you doing here? Haven't you done enough? You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volca business, she'd still be here.
What are you talking about?
You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true.
Elspeth didn't want to be the matron.
No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up.
Couldn't Elspeth just refuse to become the matron?
And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volca, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honour. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog.
What was Elspeth so afraid of?
You don't know?
Nope.
They didn't tell you?
Nope.
Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved people. She loved the mountains. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying into our business. Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go. There's nothing left for you here.
Okay. Thanks. If you're reading this, it means you've succeeded, and I am gone. I couldn't tarnish my honor, or Nisa's, by running, so I chose the only path that is a little less dishonorable and affects no one but me. I had faith you would find the matron's totem. It was the kind of faith that filled me with dread. I know I wouldn't have been a good matron. In truth, I don't think anyone really is, because there is nothing good about being the matron. What goddess, what mother, would condemn her daughter to live a life of near solitude filled with suffering? It's cruel, and I don't want to believe Mother could be so cruel. I wish there were a way to end it all. No matron deserves her fate. It isn't a blessing, it's a curse, and the only way for our tribe to be truly free is to break it. But if someone must take my place, please, let it be someone with unshakable resolve and nothing left to lose. Let it be someone without regrets. Let it be someone who fully understands the magnitude of this choice. Let it be someone who is nothing like me. Elspeth. Yeah, cool story, bro. Anyway. Yoink. Yoink. Hey, man. Elspeth had some very harsh things to say about being a matron. See for yourself.
Dead by her own hand, rather than serve as matron. How could she do this? We needed her. The tribe needed her. And now what are we supposed to do? The tribe cannot survive without a matron, but I cannot force anyone to take the mantle. We've seen what can happen. Find us a matron stranger. Someone willing. Someone with strength. I can't ask them myself. They will obey. Find us a matron stranger, and I will attend the moot. That's a promise of the Volkir.
To pull me up on your tablet because your phone would not play my stream? Really? Interesting. Hmm. Which mobile problems? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it would not let you watch. Interesting. Well, yo, what's up? You on tablet? I don't know if you're as cool as you on a phone, but about the new matron for your tribe. Yeah, I can't. I don't have anything. Well, hold on. Well, who am I just supposed to select someone? Am I just supposed to be like, hey, you should do this? What about the creepy old lady from under the church? Probably a good choice. I'm having problems with your phone all morning, don't worry about it. You're cooler to be honest. Gotta use both hands to type. That's how it should be. Anybody who uses one hand to type can't be trusted. Why did I come in here? Am I dumb? Am I dumb and stupid? Okay, freak. Whoa. Not nice. Yeah, nope, not you. Yes? Here, take that back. Take it back right now. What's up?
If it stinks, cut off your nose. Problem solved.
That's not how that works.
If it tastes bad, slice off your tongue. No taste, no complaints, eh?
Okay.
And I will not have to hear you whining. Everyone wins.
I met a cook, Rumpold, who gave me a recipe that may inspire you.
Huh? Sour herring? And cheese? What's cheese?
You don't know what
Never
cheese
heard of
is?
that. Sounds like some bloody Camelot nonsense, but I'll give it a go, because, you know, I like sour things. And I like fish. Might be good. I'll try to cook it. If I ever get my hands on this, cheese. Thank you, outsider.
Yeah, dude. Here. This is what we call cheese.
Ah, now that's a different story. I know exactly what that is. Well, we call it, Gribbelot here. Because after eating it, folks tend to, you know, grib. A real delicacy.
Alright. Let me know what you think of the dish.
Give me a moment.
So, Aki, what do you think about the recipe for sour herring and cheese?
Aye, right. I made it. But what the hell did you give me, eh? I felt pure agony at first. Never eaten anything like it. It's damn good. Sour herring and cheese. Oh, That mate of yours has a sharp mind. What tribe is he from?
We met under strange circumstances. He walks his own path.
I see, I see. I respect that. I reckon I get along with him just fine, you know.
Probably.
He understands my taste buds. Speaks the same language that they do, you know?
Okay. Oop. Great mistake. That's awesome. It's consumable. Mmm. Yum. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to here. Rig? Rig is not here. Actually, where is she? Man, I love quests that don't give you a fucking quest marker. They're my favorite. It just goes, here, go find it. Thanks.
What brings you?
I'll be taking that and this and some of these and that. Thanks, nerd. Okay, we'll upgrade these boots. I gotta be wearing pants of some sort, right? Surely, I have to be wearing pants. Nice. What pants am I wearing? Dual night trousers. Nope, not that. This. Why no level up? Why not? Oh, because I can't afford it. I see. That makes sense. Okay. That was not the person to talk to, by the way. Tell me. Now this person sounds like they need to be talked to. Nope. Not that one. Fucking goddamn it. Just give me a goddamn quest marker. Let me set this up, fuel it, identify. Boom. Okay. Okay, all that sucked. Great. Um. Okay. Okay. Will Angsvar give me some advice on who to fucking talk to? 'Cause I got no idea. Nope, this is the same place I was just in. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna look it up. Um. Um. Maybe I can talk to, what's her name? That, like, got mad at me for existing, basically.
Still walk.
Nope. Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Do I just talk to Angsvar again? Hold up. Where is Angvar's house? Not that, that's the forge. Not this, is it? No, that's Helmy's. Fucking hate this place.
Yes.
I just needed to fucking... oh, God. Helmy should be the new matron.
Of course you'd suggest Helmy. I'm just a bit concerned about her temper. If the moot goes Gurfhan's way, I'd rather that fire be directed at our enemies. Still, she's always been devoted. Maybe you're right. Maybe she does deserve this after all this time. I'll talk to her. If I can get a word in edgewise. And I remember my promise. I will attend the moot. There aren't many of us left. But it's time we reclaim our honor. Mother is with us again. And we'll make those Camelot dogs fear her wrath. And if this is the end of us, well, at least we'll fall as true Volker.
Okay. Yippee! And I assume this hasn't been fixed, right? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's get the flipping heck out of here, dude.
Watch out.
Talk to me one more time, man. One more time. Regarding the moot,
Yes?
the Svein tribe will attend. Expect Barlam.
This pleases me greatly. The Svein are the finest scouts this land has ever known. Their skills will be invaluable in the war, and in shaping Avalon afterward. Allow me, in return for your effort and intervention, to return this piece of armor to you. It will improve your chances in the trials of the King's threat.
Hilda Yngvi said she will answer your call.
How did you manage to convince the Twyde tribe? They've always kept to themselves, no matter the hardships we faced. You've done the impossible, and I want to give you an artifact the Toyd tribe once guarded. Here, a part to the king's armor they were tasked with guarding. It will aid you as you face the challenges of the king's threat.
Angvar has declared his intent to come.
Could it be that the Volker have uncovered the truth about Mother? Unbelievable. Of all the tribes, I thought the Volker would be the least likely to show. Take these pieces of the king's armor, once guarded by the Volker. A gift in return for the help you gave them. May they serve you well in the king's threat.
Owner of the Ulfa tribe will attend the moot.
You have no idea how glad I am that the threat of Tryggve has passed, and that they've managed to appoint a new chieftain. The members of the Ulfred tribe are always the first to fight. Their strength and endurance are unmatched. Without them, we could forget about any real war effort, especially against Camelot. So, allow me to offer you a gift in thanks for aiding their tribe. A unique piece of our king's armor, forged by Ulfr himself, the very forefather they take their name from. Go now.
Okay. Cool. I got armor. So it's less armor, and I can't really wear it because I need spirituality. Crits, restore 10 health and mana. Increases crit chance by 25% when your health is below 25%. You deal increased damage to 4 dweller enemies. I mean, that's pretty good. But... obviously, I don't really need that shit. What do you think of the moot and its consequences?
Now you ask me, when it was your choices and actions that led to those consequences.
I didn't have an option to ask you before.
You managed to unite all of the Talrita. That is no small feat, especially considering they tend to fight each other when they have no one else to battle. Gerfana should be pleased.
Okay. Cool. Anyway. Interesting that it says that it wants me to go back there. I don't know where it actually wants me to go. Okay.
Please, do you...
Always.
All right. We'll try Quinoct. Kunoct. Yeah, see it. Okay. Yeah, it's a little strange. We'll go back over here. I think maybe the quest marker is a little bugged. Oh yeah, now it says that this is the right place to go. Interesting. Hey, buddy. Just swinging it. Man, I'm dead. Flesh tree. That's nice. What the fuck is... Oh. What is that? Uh-oh. Woo. Can I use your shield? Can. But it's not as good. So I won't. Hey, big guy. Oh god, how about you get down from there? Jeez. Oh. You're just gonna chill there? Okay. You know, I think that's a really good place for you. Edge. Get down from there. Yeah, get fucked. Jesus, cat. You freak. Hey, buddy. Oh, you're just gonna knock the mic around? Oh, and climb on my shoulder? Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Press the keys on my keyboard. That's good. Yep. That's just some cool dance moves. Yeah. Swing at them. Come on, hit those guys. Come on. Okay. There. Hey, kitty. Hello. Oh, is there noise happening over there? Yeah, I better go check it out. God, another giant. Right. Enough giants. Do want to try and get just some damage off on him. Bud. Yep. This place, you made a save and decided to do it all by yourself, and you did. Barely had a few points, then decided to just go and go with it instead of reloading to ask the tribe for help. Yeah, I only did the tribe stuff because I wanted to. I like to do like as much as I can in games, so otherwise I probably would have tried to go through it by myself, but if I really wanted to cheese this, I would just do sneak attacks the entire time. But parrying is also very good when you get it leveled up. I think I'm near the end. I'm hoping I'm near the end. There's another little sneak attack. Now I'm thinking I should have made more arrows. I'd like to try and get one more sneak attack on the giant, so I can get him to around half health. Oh, he's right there. How did I miss him? How did I miss him? How did I literally miss him? Hey, man. Oh, I can't go back up. Ouch. Okay. Yep. Alright. Hey, sir, don't look at me yet. Hey, man. Yep. Yep. I should really use my, like, Arthur's power more often, but I usually just end up forgetting about it. But I also have that thing in my brain that goes, no, don't use it. You might need it later. Ow. I like that they just look at me sometimes as I'm laying into them. Really cool of them. Alright. Go this way. Oh, I already went this way. Nice shot. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Rose. Thanks for popping in. Did you enjoy this game, by the way? I think I like it. It's kind of relaxing in a way. I do like that it seems just very big. Oh god. Though it is a little buggy, but that just kind of comes with the territory with these kind of games. Little big mans. I assume... Oh. Alright.
his burden, the man beneath the myth.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
Okay. Yippee!
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them.
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
Oh, stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in Camelot or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. To Seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
Man, just kiss already. Make up, get it over with. Yep. Get. Just want that sword.
Now I remember it all. I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what? Everything is in ruin.
Rip the Del Riata and whomever they used to be.
I
Yeah.
struggled to build is corrupted. This land, it had a glorious past, but it has no future. There is no way to save it.
You were really unfair to the Del Riata.
I know. I see it now. And it was my decision that cost them the ability to grow and change. I may have been right about the diagnosis. Now I see I could have been wrong about the cure. The tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every order. They were the most loyal of all. But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable. I had to do something. This felt like the only choice.
What was that about the giant's children?
The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the equation. So, under cover of night, the tribes stole their children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee. One of the most humiliating moments of that whole war, both for me and for the Del Rita.
I didn't expect Caradoc to care about something.
Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us. He saw things for what they were. And I think I destroyed that. Destroyed him with all I did. I turned him into this. And now he's only a shadow of the man I once knew. He used to carry hope. Now all he carries is vengeance.
What was that about the Pendragons?
I come from the Pendragon bloodline. A heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember. And unable to build anything that withstood the test of time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four Dwellers and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundations. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed. There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I gave everything I had to this land. My blood, my soul, my name. And the land devoured it all. I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I cut down the men who fought for me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was another ruin. I thought I was forging a future. I was just extending the fall.
So, the crown. What do we do about the giants?
Do what you want. There's nothing about this land that I recognize anymore. All I've ever done got turned into dust, corrupted against my intentions, destroyed. Why bother?
Okay. Poor guy. Oh.
Once and future king, you return.
Hey, man.
Speak your will through the mortal you now inhabit. Is it time for us to awaken?
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, yes, I order you to bring order to the forlorn swords. You must suppress the Del Rita's thirst for war.
The Del Rita were our eyes through long centuries of subjugation. We honor their fierce and burning spirits. But we know their rule would be merciless and drenched in blood. The giants know that bloodshed must be halted. Your will shall be done.
Thanks, man. All right. Later. Well, hopefully they're not mad at me. They'll probably understand, right? They'll be like, "Ah, yeah, no, that was totally logical. We'll actually go back to our homes and we'll just live peacefully." Okay, there is where is that? It's like by a bridge somewhere, I think. There's a place that needs the helm. Let them sleep because it seemed that was what they wanted, or how to set them free or whatever, and the only way you could. They wouldn't be beholden to anyone anymore. Wish there was an option to free their kids or something. Yeah. This game, there seems to be a lot of options that there is no real good option. It's just like all of the options just kind of let somebody down, you know? Which is how life works, really. But also, this is a video game and I want to be the good guy, you know? Just like life, yeah. Wait, where is that stupid place? Not everybody's gonna be happy. Yeah. There's... I know there's a place. I just cannot remember where it is. Mage's Tower, Merlin's Tower, and Connacht yet? Oh, I don't think I went in there because I needed the helm for that too, right? Or was that for the shield? I know there's at least one in this place. South of the Volker Village. Where's the Volker Village? This one? Is it? It's not here, is it? Might be. Don't say anything about it then. Yeah, I'd like to go through all of the places that need symbols, because there's that tower, which is here, the weird tower, I think. And then there's also this place over here, the Wicker Man. It needs all 3 symbols. So I'll have to go to those 2. Hey, everybody. Don't kill me, please.
We are ready to begin the moot. We were only waiting for your return, once and future king. You were strong enough to walk the king's thread, and you conquered it. What is your will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants?
The giants will awaken to stop your rebellion. We cannot afford war while the weirdness remains such a great threat.
So, our war plans were nipped in the bud. Once again our king rises, and once again he takes a stand against the most loyal of his people. If it wasn't clear before, it is now how little the tribes mean to you. How little they always meant. We will remember that all we can ever expect from you, our king, is betrayal.
All right. I mean, you know, they're pretty cool about that. When using King's Soul, your physical damage and spell power increases by 50%. That's pretty good. Do that. Okay, so makes you wonder what their reaction will be to you letting the giant sleep. Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Yeah, that'll be interesting. It, like, a lot of the choices seem not to really favor anyone, or I guess they do favor people. They just aren't like, hey, everybody's happy now. But I don't know. I don't know that it really like changes much. From what I've seen online, most of your choices reflect in the ending. Oh, yeah, shit, it's right here. Haven't done all the things for them yet, so they haven't gathered. Maybe you bork the quest and you'll only find out when you call them moot. Yeah. I tried to complete everything I could. There was only one quest that I managed to get that I could not, and it was this one because I didn't originally talk to the guy. Because you're supposed to talk to a guy who sends you to a camp for something. Then you find a letter that's like, oh, this person is leading people into ambushes, and then you go and talk to him again. I never talked to the guy in the first place. I just found the letter. And then when I went to the place where the guy was supposed to be, he's just gone. So, I don't know. That was the only one that I couldn't do. They'll yell at you for conquering the city before you called them moot. Like, how dare you? You didn't even respect our tradition for calling moot. I mean, to be fair, they didn't really help me, you know? Actually, that's not true. So, when you gather them, or when you say that you've, had them all come to the moot, you do get all of Arthur's armor, which is cool. So I got all that. Which is pretty cool. Can't complete the Stone Warden quest because you accidentally sold the trinket ages ago and can't get it back? Oh no. That sucks. All right. Yeah, there were a few quests where you need to hold on to stuff. I remember I had to find a book that I had put in my stash. And finding that was not easy. Level up. Don't know that I really need to be picking up any resources anymore. I think we're approaching the end game, but I can't not pick them up. It's just not possible. They have, like, quest item text at the bottom of the description. See, like, it's just don't let me part with it, you know? Like, just don't let me get rid of it. I feel like that's pretty normal in most games, which I like. It's cool that it does let you get rid of it, but also it's a little bit annoying. Unicorn. Wow. Wonder if you send a bug report to devs and beg them to just make the recipe available if you've lost at any point, they would. Except for other people, but it applies only under certain circumstances. I know, I mean, there was just an update for the game today, or at least an update for me that I had for the game today. Okay, well, I know you're alive. You can't trick me. Alright. But yeah, they seem to be trying to patch as many bugs out as possible. But I feel like I've gotten through so much of the game that anything that they've fixed, I've already kind of missed. Now the only one that I have is that quest that I can't find the person for, so... Sir? What are you doing in here, man? Sir Vast.
You kept us waiting.
Sorry?
Your tomb's gathered quite a lot of cobwebs and spiders.
My tomb?
Best tidy up a little before you settle in for eternity.
It's a little eerie. You were waiting for me.
Ah,
what's going on with your hairline, bro?
Of all the forgotten knights who never came, you stand closest to the king. When you finally join us, you'll tell us what it was like to hear his voice, to share so many battles by his side. I won't deny my envy, but in death, you'll be our equal. And then we'll speak as comrades.
You assume that I will fail and die.
I've no need to assume. Everyone dies, sooner or later.
Not me.
But yes, you're right. I suppose I had already decided your mission, whatever it may be, was bound to fail. Perhaps I was mistaken. Forgive me.
It's okay, man. What are you doing here?
I've been resting in a tomb for the past 3 centuries, so Not much, really.
Okay,
I've been resting
that's
in
fair.
the tomb for the past 3 centuries, so...
Okay, he's just
not
repeating
much,
what he said.
really. Unless, of course, you're pointing out that I'm not in my own grave. In which case, fair enough. But what can I say? I do enjoy the occasional posthumous strolls.
That's good. How did you die?
I came to this tomb of my own accord, as did many of us. I knew our time was drawing to a close. The gates opened, and so I entered. I had a few words with Govanon and then headed to the crypt prepared for me.
You love this game?
With my own gravestone on my back.
I think the game's really cool, and like, if you're super into lore, this game has a crazy amount of lore. Like, it's got an insane amount of lore. Like if I had listened to all of the dialogue options of this game, it probably would have been another, I don't know, 10 hours of gameplay. Maybe 5, but still, there's so much. You mentioned penance. For what?
Sometimes, when men want something badly enough, they're capable of truly awful things. I killed 5 knights. Each one stood higher than me in the race for a seat at the round table. 4 I cut down during a tournament. The last I drowned in a river. He was drunk as a skunk. Didn't even comprehend what was happening. Quite the burden to repent for, wouldn't you say?
What do you think about Govanon?
Fine lad. If someone's to watch over my corpse, I'm glad it's him. I imagine long ago he had more to do. It's been a while since anyone new passed through.
Sir Vast, the king and I want your service. Will you join us?
I see. You pity the wretch who never reached his dreams. How noble of you. Truly. But I propose something fairer. Let's test it. Your cause, my worth. If I lose with dignity, I am all yours. If you still consider me a good candidate for service, but if you fall, then you'll lie in the tomb that's been waiting for you since before you drew your first breath. So, what do you say?
Yeah, man. Let's do it. I accept your challenge.
Splendid. Let's begin.
Wow. You guy comboed me.
Lost. Oh, how I missed that rush. As I promised, I'll serve the 2 of you.
Alright. Cool.
Here is my oath. I shall be ready to fight at your side whenever you should call upon me. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, it's a spell? I can just summon him. Alright, well. You a long time to figure out what those little wispy things were, even though you're the one that chose that option for the abilities. Same thing with me. I saw them and I was like, what are these supposed to do for me? I don't understand. And then I finally put it together and I was like, oh, it's supposed to increase my gauge. But I barely used the skill, so, like, it took me forever to actually realize. I do kind of wish there were more opportunities for, I guess, a theft is the skill for it, but like, I've only run into a few NPCs that I could actually pickpocket from. Otherwise, the only way to really make it go up is to lockpick. There's only so many chests. Okay. So what did I got his sword, right? What does his sword do? Old steel sword. Increases attack speed by 20%, increases crit chance by 10%. Now, if it didn't do so much less damage, that would be one thing. But it really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Okay. So level up. We'll do another point into spirituality. Still can't use any spells, but, you know, we're getting there. Do I have anything for crits? Increases crit chance. Increases crit chance. Increases crit damage. One of the people who had that bug for a specific sword where you could refine it to like 500 plus damage. Jesus. That's a bit excessive. Next time you played, the damage was much less and was real confused. Read in the patch that said it was actually a bug. What do you think about Sir Vast?
Meeting him made me reflect on one thing. How many great knights were swallowed by their ambition to sit at the round table. Somewhere along the way, things must have gone terribly wrong. If men could kill one another for something that was meant to be an honor, I pity the lost knights of this world. I'm glad this one will have a chance to fight at his king's side and serve me as he always wished to.
Alright. Okay. Let's go to Connacht. We'll go here. Yeah, I haven't had any bugs like that that really broke anything. I thought it was a bug at first. Oh, okay.
You'll fall to my sword.
No, I don't think I will. What I thought was a bug at first was the amount of sneak attack damage that I could do. Because my sneak damage is 612%. Which is a little bit insane. But no, that's just what it is. This way. Did I not go in here? Weird that I unlocked it, but I didn't. Oh, no. Oh, I did go in here. Yeah. Wait, is this the place you were talking about? 'Cause I went in here. And there was the little thing over here. There's the books that are flying around. That was the place you were speaking of? Yeah, I do remember going in there. I mean, I sort of remember it. It was a long time ago. Or it feels like it. And it's nice to be in a place that's so colorful again. Not just white and black. Okay. Now, I want to go... Oh. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. I see. That makes sense. Nephew wants to hang out. Have fun with your nephew. Hope you have a wonderful time with him. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's ride the horse. Hello, horse. Yes. Pet you. Okay. The horse is stuck. Okay, we're good. Whee! Hey, man. Can't catch me. I'm too fast. Oh, my horse is trying to climb a tree? You watched Chibi play that horse girl game yesterday and nearly went and downloaded it? God. I almost did too. Not because I watched Chibi do it, but just because, you know. Gotcha. And everybody's been hyping that game up. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Unstuck? Yeah. Boom, boom, and boom. I suppose this is it, right? Hey, Caradoc.
So, you finally made it. Took you long enough. I hope you're ready, because this is it. The beginning of the end.
Dramatic? What are you talking about? Ready for what?
Ready to finish your journey, of course. You've come far, but every path ends somewhere. Yours ends here, in the heart of it all.
Right. You've been waiting for me.
Philosophically, not you specifically, but someone like you. Literally, yes, and I was getting quite bored with the wait.
What is this place?
This is the Charred Conclave, a graveyard for druids, burned alive as scapegoats for the Red Death. It's a reminder of what happens when people fear what they don't understand.
I'd like to know more, but you know what? No, I don't think I do want to know.
Just remember, this is the point of no return. Once you step through, there's no going back.
There's no going
But if
back.
you've come this far, I suppose you already knew that. Go on. He's waiting for you.
Who's waiting for me? What's up, dog?
At last we meet. I've heard much about you. Your choices, your determination. Caradoc isn't easily impressed, but he was impressed with you.
Damn right.
Few dare to seek the truth buried in Avalon shadows. Fewer still make it this far. I was the first. Caradoc followed when my brethren burned and the tear opened. And now, here you are. A truly rare and joyful occasion.
Who are you, exactly?
Oh, forgive my lack of manners. I am Orin, the last apprentice of Merlin, and the last archdruid of Avalon. I've carried the weight of this land's secrets longer than I care to admit. But names mean little. What matters is the task before us.
Right. What is this place?
What lingers here? It's older than Avalon. Older than anything we know. What you see is the beginning of weirdness itself. Its purest form. Raw potential. Unshaped by anything but its lack of boundaries and limits. Beautiful, isn't it?
What do you want from me?
Oh, precisely the opposite of what Caradoc wants. I want you to help me resurrect King Arthur. Properly this time.
So he wants to kill him properly, and you want to resurrect him properly.
Ridiculous, I know. But yes, that's what it boils down to. At some point, we stopped seeing eye to eye and chose different paths. Ultimately, though, both our paths led to you.
Me? Oh.
Yes, please let me explain. By the end of his life, Arthur became obsessed with his legacy. He left mementos, artifacts that embodied the virtues he wanted Avalon to preserve. Excalibur, a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice. The crown of Pendragon, a beacon of courage and resilience. The shield of Palamedes, wisdom and independence. But Merlin and the others didn't believe that would be enough. The memory of war and the fragility of peace was still too fresh. So they acted. When the king died, his soul wasn't allowed to move on. It was shattered, bound to those artifacts. A clever solution, but ultimately flawed.
Why would they divide the king's soul?
They feared losing what Arthur represented more than losing Arthur himself. They thought the king's essence would endure, if bound to his relics.
What was flawed about it?
You can't pick and choose with a soul, but that's exactly what Merlin did. He focused on 3 parts of Arthur: his strength, wisdom, and courage. He left out 2 pieces. One, tainted by the Four Dwellers' magic, was deemed too dangerous. The other was his humanity, the most fragile part. Merlin thought compassion and doubt were weaknesses, unfit for a king. Without them, Arthur became hollow. A king with power, but no heart. That way, Avalon's greatest failure was born.
Did anyone try to resurrect Arthur as a whole, then?
I tried. And I found his humanity. It's here, bound, kept safe. But the Four Dwellers aspects was left to drift, untethered between worlds. Finding it needed more than magic. It needed someone like you.
Me?
The horrors you endured on that island gave you something no one else has. You can move through the weirdness, touch it, and return whole. That's why you found the King's soul, bound it to yourself, and came back.
So you're saying all of that, everything I went through, was all part of your plan?
You flatter me. No, I couldn't have predicted all of that. I merely nudged the Red Church in the right direction, and asked Caradoc to assist where I couldn't. I can see you're still doubting me.
What do you want to achieve?
I want to bring back our king, whole and complete. I want him to lead again and safeguard Avalon's future.
What if this resurrection fails again?
It won't. This time, Arthur will be whole. A king must be more than power. He must be human. That balance is what will save Avalon.
Why do you want this so much?
Because I've seen what happens without him. Weirdness preys on the weak, and the people are too divided to stand against it alone. Arthur is their only hope. Ever they're left without him, without guidance, chaos takes hold. Division festers. You've seen it during your journeys. If things continue this way, Avalon will tear itself apart long before weirdness finishes the job.
Even if he's whole, what if the people won't follow him?
They will follow him. That's what people do. When weirdness comes to their doorstep, they'll beg for a savior. And Arthur will answer the call. Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you. This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
Huh. Right. You and me now, buddy.
I was there when it all began, when Arthur first set foot on Avalon. I was a knight in his army. We believed in him, in his dream, in his kingdom. And for a while, it was glorious. Every battle felt like a step closer to peace. Every sacrifice justified by the dream we shared. But then came the cost. The war crimes, the impossible decisions, the massacres, slaughters, and irrational cruelty. We turned from knights into butchers, all because his dream demanded it of us. At first I told myself it was necessary, that it was the price of building something great. But the longer it went on, the harder it was to believe. That's when I realized Arthur wasn't a god, a savior, or a king. He was just another man, no different from the rest of us. And no man should have the power to demand such sacrifices.
And you want to kill him once and for all. Read that before.
But do you understand why I want it so much?
Because you hate what you've become?
I'd like to believe that after 600 years I've moved past pettiness. You need to understand that people thought, and still think, that he was more than human. But he wasn't. He made mistakes, just like any man. And the cost of those mistakes was always paid for by others. I've seen what happens when people cling to kings and myths. They wait, they follow, they waste their lives on promises that never meant anything. But that's not my problem. I'm not here to fix Avalon or to free anyone. What comes after doesn't matter. Let it all burn, let it rot, let it rebuild. I won't be here to see it.
Even if you destroy Arthur, the Round Table can just crown someone new. Replace him.
Arthur's the only myth that still holds weight. And when he's gone, the rest will rot with him. A puppet king, another empty throne, none of it will last. Maybe they'll keep pretending for a while. Maybe they won't.
You think the people can stand on their own against the weirdness, the monsters?
Let them stand, let them fall. It's not my concern. If the weirdness takes them, so be it. At least it won't be another king's failure. Another lie propping up a dying world. It'll just be what it is.
You want people to face adversity without guidance and leadership. Isn't that just chaos waiting to happen?
Call it chaos, call it freedom, I don't care. Let them rise, let them fall. Let them tear each other apart. I just want to watch it all come down. To see the last lie collapse under its own weight. What comes after? That's for the ones still standing to figure out.
And what if your way leads directly to people's fall and demise?
Then let it. If this world can't stand without a dead king propping it up, maybe it deserves to fall. I've lived longer than any man should. Seen more than anyone should ever bear. And I've waited centuries for this moment, this chance, to end it all. To end him.
You want to throw away Avalon's hope, just like that.
Arthur isn't Avalon's hope. He's its curse. He's the chain that keeps it bound to the past, dragging it down no matter how far it tries to climb. We were fools to tamper with forces we didn't understand. Resurrecting Arthur, infusing him with powers of the weirdness. We didn't just bend the natural laws, we shattered them. Such violations of nature's order cannot go unanswered. The bill comes due, sooner or later. Always. This cannot be allowed to continue.
Yeah, if you don't care about the people, then what the fuck do you care about him being resurrected?
But now, here we are. You've done what no one else could.
Like he said,
What
oh, I don't care. These past few hundred years, I don't care about, petty things anymore. He's being hella petty.
And because of you, I can finally finish what I started centuries ago. So, thank you for bringing us to this moment. You're close now. Just one more step. The last fragment of Arthur's soul is waiting for you. Complete what you came here for. And then, we'll meet again. As allies, or as enemies. That's up to you. Go. Find the last piece, and let's end this. Whatever comes next, I'll be ready. I hope you will be too.
Yeah, okay. Skirp. That's pretty. Just a man fishing. What's up, Hob?
You've come. The one who carries what's left of me. Please, don't come any closer. Don't force me to think about coming back again. Just let me finally die.
Didn't expect that. Why do you want to die?
Because I've had enough. Enough of being torn apart and stitched back together. Enough of being used, shaped, and forced to be something I'm not. Do you know what it is like to be a king of nothing? To see the people you swore to protect suffer because of your choices? Or worse, in your name. I've seen towns burnt to the ground, families destroyed, all because someone thought it would serve the greater good. And they called it loyalty. They called it justice. I've been dragged through every dream, every lie they've built around me. And I'm tired. Tired of the weight, of the expectations, of all of it. And most of all, I'm tired of failing.
What about Orin? He's trying to bring you back this whole time.
Orin wants a king, not me. He doesn't see the broken man behind the myth. He sees a symbol, a weapon to wield against the weirdness. But symbols aren't people. They're empty. And the more they're used, the more they hollow out the one who carries them. That's all I've ever been to Orin and the Druids. Do you know what it's like to be a weapon? To be forged, sharpened, and thrown at every problem?
And Caradoc, he wants to destroy you forever.
He thinks ending me will free Avalon. But what then? Without an idea, a light to guide them, they'll stumble, lose their way, and turn on each other. People always seek something to follow, something to believe in. Take that away, and they'll tear each other apart trying to find it. Or worse, build something even crueler in its place.
What is it in death you want?
I want release. I want to stop being a tool in their endless struggle. Kill me. Destroy the last piece of me and use the energy however you wish. Take it yourself and become the new king. Give it to someone else. I don't care. Just don't let me come back again. Let me die. Not as Arthur. Not as the king. Just as a simple, normal human being.
You've been through a lot, but there has to be another way that doesn't involve your ultimate death.
Another way? There's always another way, isn't there? Another cycle, another resurrection, another lie to keep the world spinning. But please, not for me. Not anymore. I've had enough. I don't want another chance. I want this to be over.
You're the human part of Arthur's soul. Without you, he can't be whole.
Isn't that what you've been doing all along? Carrying what's left of him? You've already taken up the humanity I was meant to represent. Doesn't that prove Arthur doesn't need me anymore?
Don't you care what happens next with your kingdom?
I don't care. Do you know how freeing that is?
To finally not care what happens next? Whether Orin gets his king or Caradoc gets his ruin? To not feel the burden of all my failures? To not see my memory tarnished, my plans, goals, and ambitions dragged through the mud? To not see the suffering my name causes? No more deaths in my shadow. No more kingdoms built on my bones. Do what you think is right. That's all I can tell you, because whatever you decide, it will finally be your choice, not mine, not theirs. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted. You hold the choice. I don't care who you side with, Orin, Caradoc, or no one at all. You have all of my soul. Use it. Take it for yourself, or give it to someone else. I don't even want to know. Do what you will with it. Just let me go. Let me finally rest. Let me die. Please.
Okay.
Help me bring the king back, whole and complete. That's all I ask of you. Now you need to go further. I made my case. Please keep in mind what I told you.
I like your mask.
This is the only way for Avalon to survive.
Cool.
Go on. He's waiting for you.
Let me go. Let me finally rest.
You carried a dying king across the bones of a dying world. Now you stand before what started it all. An idea. I am the reason there must be an ending. I do not guide. I do not judge. I exist so that something can be chosen. I do not offer meaning. I require that one be made. You have brought all things to their conclusion. Now, decide what must remain. Choose, and let the shape of the world follow.
What if I choose Orin's path?
You will vanish into the story you chose to restore.
What if I choose Caradoc's path?
You will break the frame, and what follows will not remember you.
What if I take the king's soul for myself?
You will be seen. You will be followed. You will be blamed.
What if I give the king's soul to someone else?
You will shape the world to become its witness.
I want to take the soul for myself.
Then the idea shall be claimed, its shape worn, its burden made yours. But first, you have to bring silence to what refuses to be forgotten.
If this is what you
It
want,
was
then take
T-posing.
it, my friend. But promise me you will learn from my mistakes.
In the gut? Why not through the heart or something? That's just like... That's just rude.
No, I won't let this happen. Not again.
A new challenger approaches. Alright. It's called a superior bow, but it kind of sucks.
You think any other human could wield this power? I endured 600 years of pain, of suffering, of loneliness. I made the sacrifices, me! And now you think you can take it from me? The hubris. No. I reject your claim. I will reforge Avalon. Perfect this time.
Okay, I'm gonna wait real quick because there's currently an ad going. So if anyone's actually here, who cannot see it, that'd be kind of rude. This does seem a little bit like a finale. Seems like the music's pretty good though. Alright, 20 seconds left. We're almost there. Hmm. Okay. Let's get it, bro. Oh, you're summoning people. Now. Edge.
You took Arthur's power for yourself. Whatever drove you, need, ambition, or will alone, the strength of a king was now yours to command. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe nobody ever is. But you decided to try. It's a heavy thing, trying to do right where others have failed. Still, you stepped forward, carrying the soul and every choice that brought you here. You ruled not as Arthur reborn, but as yourself, flawed, resolute, untested. Avalon changed beneath your hand, and history will decide what that truly meant. With One Eye and Captain Brandon working side by side, the South found a peace it hadn't known in years. The roads stayed open, the fields were guarded, and the people finally felt safe. No longer bound to Camelot or the Knights of the Round Table, it became a land ruled by its own people on its own terms. Because of you, the men here remained and the Kuanacht endured, not just as a place, but as a legacy of quiet defiance and hope. Lord Yvain was remembered as a hero who gathered the wise and set out in search of the Grail, while Kuanacht stood as a peaceful haven amid the weirdness. You awakened the giants and gave their strength to Camelot, ending the Dal Rita rebellion before it could ignite. In time, a new generation rose among the tribes, learning to coexist under Camelot's banner, no longer feared as savages, but respected as part of Avalon's future. Firgas was named the new Galahad the Loyal. With One Eye and Brandon unable to rally the Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords, the South remained divided. Firgas prepared Camelot's forces to reclaim the region by strength, determined to restore unity through conquest if necessary. The captain led the South to independence, breaking all ties with Camelot. Under his rule, the Horns of the South flourished. Merchants, pilgrims, and adventurers returned to the roads, and prosperity once again reached the far corners of the land. One Eye ruled the South with the Horns of the South at his side. The Dal Rita of the Forlorn Swords remained divided, leaving the South strong but isolated. Without wider unity, his rule endured for a time. But the future beyond his leadership remained uncertain. Nianta left Kuanacht with Yvain, and her fate remained unknown. Yet among the people she once served, tales of her devotion and courage endured, and her name was remembered with respect. Maggot left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, surprising many who had long considered him harmless and weak. His fate remained unknown, but in time, the people spoke proudly of the last druid, claiming him as one of their own. Oeuvre left Kuanacht alongside Yvain, despite concerns about his age. His fate remained unknown, but the people admired him for finding purpose at the end of his life, and spoke of him with lasting respect. Ailey turned to the merchants for support, and for a time the hospital prospered. But when they began charging patients for care, she walked away and opened her own small practice, refusing to serve profit over healing. With Helmi as the new matron, the Volca returned to their former glory with renewed ferocity, their berserkers filled with an aggression that stirred quiet fear among the other tribes. Among the united tribes of the Dal Rita, the Volca were treated with equal parts awe and mistrust, seeming to teeter closer and closer to madness. Ingui turned away from the eternal sleep, choosing life over dreams. In time, she began to rebuild the Thoid among the living, planting the first seeds of a new future for her scattered people. Under Stronner's leadership, the Ulfra found new strength. He rebuilt the tribe and reunited them with the rest of the Dal Rita, restoring their place among the tribes of the Forlorn
Came back
Swords.
just in time, yep. Just finished it
With
up.
the Stagfather slain and the old bonds broken, Balaam led the Svine towards a new path. He opened the tribe to the other clans of the Dal Rita and guided them to settle in the Mather mines. You stood as her protector, and the Bee Queen believed you understood her purpose. But from the ruins of Brock Mala, her brood now spreads unchecked, and the South must bear the weight of your promise. You accepted the mycelium's offer and let the spores consume Sagramor's body. Now the kingdom lies under fungal control, its people connected, obedient, and slowly fading into the roots that feed the spores. You chose to free the Four-Dwellers, but captivity had broken their minds. They turned on their savior and were slain. Without the song, the Stone Warden craft ended, and their legacy was lost with the death of the last of their order. After returning to Camelot, Killian lived quietly for a time. When he vanished, few asked questions. Unsettling rumors had always followed him, and most preferred not to remember. O Queen Cinnamon Sage never forgot the bond he shared with you. Proud of the path you chose, he built a small shop near your grave, and in quiet moments, still spoke to you as he once did. A friend loyal beyond the bounds of life.
It's the homie. Yay! We did it. Based on the lore of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, the board game, created by Krzysztof Piskorski. CEO taking all of the credit in parentheses, but only if it's good. That's funny as hell. That's hilarious. Missed what happened to me, / Arthur. So I chose to kill the soul of Arthur, like his humanity, because his humanity didn't want to be around anymore. He didn't want to be responsible for everything. So I chose to kill him and take Arthur's place so I could lead the people. To try to help them and keep back the weirdness. And then apparently Arthur didn't like that, so I had to fight him too. I had to fight him and Caradoc. The one you were considering? Yeah. I liked that choice the most just because, like, I felt like the people needed somebody to fight the weirdness, and I didn't want to force that poor guy to keep being king. Hey, Co-Carnage. He's in the credits. Nice. But I was cool with my character taking the blame for stuff. That's fine. And it seemed like most of the choices that I made were someone or something different ending the cycle, kind of. Yeah, at least someone different to do things. Like, the way I see my character, having been king, would be to kind of try to let the people learn how to be independent, I guess. Instead of them depending on him for everything, as king, he would try and give more power to the people until he just wasn't needed anymore. Because I felt like that's kind of how it was. It was the opposite with Arthur, where like everybody depended on Arthur for everything, and he didn't really try to change that. In regards to the tower, you're like, oh wow, yet another person is responsible for all the horrible things happening to this island and to me. Like, the Druid guy is the one who encouraged the Red Priests to continue their experiments and whatnot about the weirdness and made the Red Priests even more twisted to do horrible things. Yeah, I was surprised that Big F you to get that guy wasn't resurrecting Arthur. Yeah, I was surprised that the Red Priests weren't brought up a little more. They, like, after the first part, I guess, they had, like, a little bit of a thing in the second area, but otherwise they just kind of seemed to be in the background, and I felt like they were, like, awful. I was kind of excited to kill more of them because they all seemed terrible. But you didn't really see a whole lot of them after, especially after the asylum. So, but yeah, that was pretty good. How long did that take? How long did I play this? It says 80.6 hours, but I think the last 4 hours didn't count to my current playtime, so about 84 hours. Probably 70 hours of this playthrough. He was all, oh, this is awful, what they're making me do to Arthur, so let's encourage these priests to do even more horrible experiments and cause harm to the people bringing him back. Our poor king, yeah, didn't really like him, yeah. I was not a fan of the Red Priests and everything they were doing. They were definitely some psychopaths. But yeah, the game was fun though. I thought it was a pretty good time. I don't know. Why did I do that? I don't know what I'll be playing next. I'll probably end the stream here, but I'll have to find another story game to play. I'll have to take a look on Steam and see if there's anything new. Oh, I was hearing people were liking Stellar Blade. Yeah, I could try that. I don't know. Not a fan of Orin or the Red Priest or Arthur or the Mother. Yeah, no, everyone kind of sucked in the game, which that's what kind of made the choices so hard, was because like I just wasn't on anyone's side except for my own. I was just like, man, you know, I like what I'm doing. Everybody else just kind of sucks. So that definitely made a lot of the choices really difficult. Yeah, we'll end it there, I think. Thank you everybody for coming in. Zane, thank you for coming in earlier. Sil, thank you, of course. Rose, thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate you chatting. Rocking a hard place or fire pan. Yeah, it was just kind of like, yeah, I guess this one's the best choice I can make. But yeah, Thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye-bye.